to go to the file manager and look at all your files in your account, click on this icon over here, and then you'll be presented with a box where you can choose a directory to open. So I'll just choose this web root directory, which is the default directory, and you can also choose whether you want to show the hidden files, and normally these hidden files are dot files, and if you don't understand this, you can just ignore this. The second part is, if you don't want this box to appear again, then you can just check the box here so that it will skip this question and always open this directory in the future when opening File Manager. So click on Go, and it will open in a new window or a new tab. Okay, now we are in the File Manager. So on the left hand side here, you can see this root directory. Click on this link so that it will expand, and in order for you to go to your home directory, you either click on public_html or www over here. So just click here once, and on the right hand side of the window, you can see it opens up all the files that are currently present in the home directory. Okay, as you can see, all this directory you can access just by typing your domain name and then / the name of the directory over here. So for example, you can see this is a blog, it's a directory. So home directory, that means once I type in my domain name over here, then I click on / and then just type in blog, then it will redirect to the files in this directory, which in this case is my own blog. Okay, now let's go back. Similarly, it can also be a file, a normal file, and not a folder or directory. Like you can see here, this icon image here, it represents a folder or a directory, but this icon image over here, it represents a file. And you can see if it's a PHP file, it even writes PHP over here, and if it's an image, it will have this kind of image here. Okay, so the extension of the file is being written like JPG. .jpg is an image, .wmv is a video, and so on. Okay, now if you want to create a new file in this folder, just go to this new file icon over here. But before that, you must make sure you have to be in the directory where you want to create the file or the folder. So if you want to create in the public_html over here or the home directory, then make sure you're in the home directory first and then click on the new file. But if you want to create the directory or the file within another folder, for example, if let's say in this folder you want to create another directory in this folder, okay, so you click once, you press OK. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So this is how we do it. Go back to this folder over here and click on the plus button here to expand, then scroll down and find the folder or the directory. Once you have found it, click once, and now on the right hand side screen you can see it opens up the new directory or the directory traffic marketing videos. So if you want to create a new file in this directory, once you have done this, then you can create the new file by clicking on this link over here, or a new folder. So let's test. I'll type new file and I will type the file name test, and then you select the file type, whether it's a text document, HTML, a script, or a normal text document again. Okay, let's say it's a HTML document. Okay, and the new file will be created in, you can see it will be created in this folder. So put in the extension, say .html, and type in create new file. You can see it refresh, and now the new file has been added. Similarly, if you want to add a new folder inside this directory, just go to folder and type in the folder name. Make sure it's in the directory that you want the folder to be created, and then create new folder over here. Just click this button, and then it refreshes itself, and there you go, the test folder has been added. Now let's say if you want to copy a file, then click once on the file that you want to copy, select here, and then this is very important, press the control button of your keyboard. Okay, I repeat, press the control button of your keyboard, and then click on your left mouse, but do not release the left click. Okay, do not release your mouse. You can see here, now it changes into a square where it allows me to bring the square anywhere I want. So bring the file which you want to copy into the folder, drag it to the left, and drag it to the place or to the location, to the directory where you want to copy and paste the file into the folder. So let's say, for example, if I want to copy the file into this folder, bring it here until the folder has been bolded, or you can see the shade there, recommends just in case folder here, and then release it. Release your mouse and your keyboard key. Okay, now let's check. Go to this folder and let's find the file which I have just copied and pasted. Scroll down, and there you go, you can see the text file over here. So if you want to delete, just select the file and delete it. Now let's go back to the traffic marketing videos folder. You can see the index file, the test file over here, the test.html file is still here because we copied it. Now if you want to move the file instead of copying it, do the same thing, select once, and then this time you do not need to click on your control button of your keyboard, you just need to drag it. So use your mouse, left click, and do not release it until you see the square, the rectangle box here. Then drag it to the folder which you want to move the file to. For example, let's say this folder, until the folder has been shaded, then release. Then you can see the file is no longer in this directory because it has been moved to this directory. So let's click and see the directory and find it over here, and there you go, the file has been moved. Now if you want to delete the file as per usual, just select the file and click the delete button over here. If you want to rename it, you can also click here, but the shortcut way to rename it is just to click once here, and you can see there you can rename the file. And then once you are done, just click OK. If not, just click cancel. And if you want to edit the file, just click here. You can see it opens up in a new editing file where you can edit the file directly over here. So let's close. You can also change permissions by clicking here. Change the permissions, and normally you will do this when you are installing a script or something. Let's say change 7, change the number to 7. Okay, looks like this number is cannot change, so we have to choose this, check this box to get the number 5. So once you have done that, just change permissions. If you want to cancel, then click here. If you want to view the file, make sure it's been selected, just click here, view, and you can view the file. Let's close. If you want to extract, this only applies when you have a zip file over here, so this is a HTML file, so it doesn't apply. And if you want to compress the file, just click compress, and it will ask you the type of compression which you want. It's either zip file, gzip, or bzip2, but the most common file is zip file. So if you want to compress it, just click on this button over here. If not, just click cancel.